Yo, what's up everyone? Today, we'll be taking a look at the Playmates Real Feel Godzilla Evolved and Real Feel Kong from Godzilla X Kong The New Empire. So yes, y'all, my dad actually picked these up for me at a Walmart trip, which is really nice. So first up, we're going to take a look at the all new packaging from Playmates first. And I gotta say, look at this new packaging. It looks beautiful. We got this nice mixture of blue and pink right here. Then we have the all new Monsterverse logo, which looks improved. Then we have the kaijus right here. So we got Mothra, Kong, Godzilla Evolved. And then if you can see right here, we got King Ghidorah. And then we have the Ion Dragon from Monarch Legacy of Monsters. So Playmates is making a Frostvark figure, but they need to make an Ion Dragon too. If they make an Ion Dragon, that would be really awesome to go with the Frostvark figure. And of course, we got the logo for Godzilla X Kong The New Empire. And then we have this image of Godzilla Evolved. And for Kong's packaging, here is the Kong image, which is really awesome. But now, if we take a look at the back of the packaging for Godzilla Evolved, we got this cool image of him. And then down below, there is 5 other 6-inch figures to collect. So I already have the Real Feel Kong, the Drowned Viper, and the One Eye. I don't have these in the new packaging, but I have them in the New Empire packaging. But right here we have another repackaging of Mechagodzilla with a proton scream. And we have a repackaging of the Tiamat with Submarine, which some people can't find yet. But I think these will be a part of Wave 2 of this new Monsterverse toy line. So yes, y'all, I am really liking this new packaging. But without further ado, let's open both of these figures up. So here they are out of their packaging. And not gonna lie, these figures are actually looking pretty good. Alright, so first of all, we're gonna take a look at my goat himself, Godzilla Evolved. So, you know those Kenner Jurassic Park figures that released back in the day? Well, this was what I was expecting with this figure. But for me, the figure just feels kind of the same, but there is a slight difference. Plus, the figure is more flexible, as you can see. So yeah, guys, the head looks the same, but there is a slight difference. So instead of we got the green and the brown color, we now have this jet black and white color, which is really cool, and it's a nice change. You can see the eyes are more pinker than ever. Then we have this sloppy teeth painting, which looks, I don't know. And you see the tongue is pink. So the head sculpt may be the same, but the rest of the figure sculpt may be the same, but there is a slight difference, which is really cool. Then we're going to take a look at the arm. There is a bunch of details put it onto the arm, which is really cool. Then the elbow spike looks really cool. I really like this paint color instead of the salmon pink color that we got back in like 2024. It's a really good change. So yeah, the arm sculpt is not too bad. And then for the body is where the real feel begins, because if you touch right here, there is a slight difference. It feels rubbery, but you can still feel the hard plastic on this figure. But other than that, the dorsal plates look beautiful. They still kind of look like the salmon paint color that we got, but I think it got repainted because it looks pinker than before, which looks really cool. And then for the legs, we got really nice detail of the bumps and the cracks of the skin, and the foot looks really good as well. And then we have the tail. So on top of the tail, we got this beautiful pink color, which looks really awesome. Then we have his Thagomizer, which looks really cool as well, with all the pink. It looks really awesome on this figure. But the problem is that the pink is not like right here. You know what I mean? But still, for $10, this figure is really, really good. So yeah, that is it for the painting and the details, and now it is time for the articulation. So we have a hinge joint at the jaw, no neck articulation, but I think there could be neck articulation, but I'm not too sure. Then we have a ball joint on the arm, ball joint on the leg, no articulation on the feet. Then we have a ball joint on the tail. This figure has 6 articulation points, and now it is time for the comparisons. Here he is, right next to the OG Playmates Godzilla Evolved. And I gotta say, look at the difference of these figures. Here he is, right next to the Playmates Godzilla with Heat Ray. And here he is, right next to the Playmates Energized Godzilla. So yes, that'll wrap up Real Feel Godzilla's review. Now it's time to review Real Feel Kong. We do got a new sculpt of Kong, and not only that, the figure itself is fuzzy. Like, look at that. Look at how furry he looks. This looks really, really awesome, man. First of all, we're going to be taking a look at the head, and the head looks really, really good. Like, we got like a new face sculpt. The eyes are orange. You can see he looks really, really grumpy looking. And the teeth sculpt is not that bad either. Like, look at that. You can really see the teeth with the light. It looks really, really awesome. And then to top it all off, we got the Real Feel fur. Like, look at how furry he looks on his head. It looks really, really awesome. And then for the body, we got lots of fur, which is really, really awesome. Here's the claw marks from Godzilla. And then right here at the back, the fur looks really, really good right here. Oh, and actually, you can see right here, this is where Godzilla shot his atomic breath on Kong's back. You can really see that now. So yeah, that's a really good detail as well. But then we have the bullet holes right here on Kong's back. And then we have his arms, which is covered with this fuzzy cloth. It looks really, really awesome right here. Then you can see that his fists are open so that he can hold his battle axe, which is really good. And I gotta say, look at the details of his hand. It looks really, really nice. You can see like his fingernails. It looks really, really awesome. I'm liking this details that Playmates put onto right here. And then for his Beast Glove arm, it looks really good as well. We got this nice details and the sculpting of the Beast Glove. It looks really, really nice. You can see all the mechanics. And of course, on the Beast Glove arm, his fists are open so you can hold his battle axe on this arm or this arm. And then we have his legs, which is covered with this same fuzzy cloth, which is really, really cool. And then we have his 8 feet. And for the real feel, it feels really fuzzy. Like, it feels realistic, but it's really, really cool. So yeah, that is it for the sculpting, details, and the painting. And now it is time for the articulation. So we have the articulation on his head. Then we have his arm. Then we have the leg. This figure has 5 points of articulation. And now it is time for the comparisons. Here he is, right next to the OG Playmates Kong with Beast Glove. Here he is, right next to the Playmates Kong with Battle Axe. Here he is, right next to the Playmates Scar King with Whip Slash. And here he is, right next to the Flocked Kong with Battle Axe Funko Pop. Overall, these figures are really, really good. I am liking the new Real Feel gimmicks of these figures, especially for the Kong one. But overall, these figures are getting a perfect 10 out of 10. So yes, y'all, thank y'all so much for watching. Hope y'all like and subscribed, and I'll catch you in the next one.